Techno 2s.
I was going to say, these are the IKEAs.
Yeah. That's too chunky.
Good morning. This is the living embodiment of hell.
I'm on the highway to hell!
And that was the vocal embodiment of hell.
That's how I feel inside, especially with school holidays.
School holidays have officially started. We were up until 3 AM last night. Show, print the show, pack the show, do the show, things with the show. If you don't know what I'm talking about, it's whatnot. We're going to London. So basically, we like to do giveaways on whatnot. Full transparency from our perspective. It brings more people in. We want more people in. It's like having a product. I've seen loads of people do it on Instagram, that you're comparing watches and you're comparing views between eBay and Vinted. Maybe it's had 100 views on Vinted, it's got 64 favourites, but on eBay it's only had 2 views. I've seen it. That essentially on whatnot, to a degree, is down to us to get those views physically by marketing and advertising ourselves in a certain manner. And sometimes we find that is easiest, especially if we don't have time, because quite frankly I have about 4 seconds every morning to shower and 1 second to brush my teeth. That's how it is at the moment. So sometimes the easiest way to do that is a giveaway. Well, firstly, it's a win-win situation. Someone will win a giveaway, which is normally very good in our shows, if I do say so myself. And secondly, hopefully then we can sell a few more items, or we can do a bigger show, and you know, does that make sense?
Totally. And I think a lot of the time people, to be honest, are scared to be that open and like say it. But truthfully, you see the car raffles or whatever it is on Instagram or whatever else, there's money being made. Like, the whole point of those things are money. They're not just giving you a Ferrari to sell you give you a Ferrari for 25 quid ticket, right?
It's that guy that gives a car away on TikTok. That's for, you know.
And I think, once again, like you just said, which is interesting, a lot of your marketing by eBay and Vinted are done by the apps themselves, which as of yet, really whatnot, I guess, are working on. But we find it fun. And you know what? To give something really nice to someone who has supported us, cool.
Come on, look. L.
Leather seats.
Yes, that's it.
Was actually.
Yeah, that was it. Oh, I was taking a really artistic shot and Austin ruined it. Now I'm filming this poor lady. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? Here we go. There we go. There we go. We're going in there first because we've never been in here. Oh no, I don't think I've ever been. We've been in one outlet, one next. No, what the hell? We've never been in a Nike outlet because we have no reason to, because we don't sell trainers. That was just what I was trying to say. Okay. Look. All the trainers. I feel like a sneaker bro. Look at these. No one cares about those, right? Look at these. No one cares about those, right? Those are massive, by the way, just saying. So it's an additional 30% off that price.
Which price?
The
box price.
So off 94. But I don't know what, like, these are dunks.
I've seen these on loads of different streets, actually. Interesting.
But that's what the Nike boys do. Here when there's like a new drop, and then as soon as there's a new drop, they like search all these, don't they?
Yeah, so they can get like, here's 50% off that. That's like what, 80 quid. They're a big size. I mean, they do big size in the outlets, I know, but like these are big size. 12 and a half.
Dual one suede. They're quite nice looking though. What, they're 47.
I still say, honestly, I mean,
what's the retail on this? They would be over 100 retail though, wouldn't they?
Yeah, they would have. I still say the Jordan 2 is a really good looking shoe, which everyone underestimates.
I really like it. We're hugging Air Forces. That's oh, they're nice. They're nice though.
Techno 2s.
I was going to say, these are the IKEAs.
Yeah.
I would love to speak to a sneaker guy about how they do that sneaker, because I know people like proper make livings off of it. I guess it's like Amazon, it's small margins.
I was gonna say, or maybe they do the crazier drops, like as in, you know what I mean? Like they do like obviously they do like things like Travis Scott and stuff like that. But I don't know how they make.
They make all their money on those, like the Travis Scotts, and then those are like the, you know, bread and butter coming through. I just don't know how it works.
I can't imagine, like, there was dunks in there for like 50 quid, okay? I know dunks are expensive, and it's not necessarily the dunk everyone wants, but it's a dunk, and for most people who know when dunks were cool, they just buy a dunk, can't they? Do you know what I mean?
Half term. It's literally freezing outside. Why would you think you couldn't wear a jacket, Lil? Mum mode. We have been sat in this car. It's 11 minutes past 3 for like 2.5, 3 hours now.
Yeah, it's long.
We've diverted.
We haven't got anywhere near.
We've diverted just because I don't know why the traffic. We can say the traffic's heavy because of half term, but I don't think everyone, like, it shouldn't be this heavy. Like,
no, it should be. There's been loads of sections and just chunks of like just waiting.
So we diverted. We've gone round and up to Bicester Village based on the fact that Bicester Village have
full price Gucci.
Full price sections. Now, Bicester Village, for anyone who doesn't know, is an outlet.
It's kind of a luxury outlet.
It's a luxury outlet, yeah. So it's not like MacArthur Glen or any of those. They vet and they only take certain stores. Most of the stores there will be the only outlet that company has.
So
I think the Gucci's the only one.
So you have, I think it is. You have like things like Celine, Gucci, Prada, Mulberry.
Yeah, and then most of the big outlets have a full price section because the demand's too high. So if anyone also didn't know, that Austin and I both worked at Bicester Village for a very short time. When we worked for luxury companies, you would go in and out of different places, etc. But we did both work at Bicester Village at one point. And Gucci has a full price section because a lot of people ask for certain things.
So did Mulberry.
Oh my god, look at this.
Look at that.
Oh my goodness.
Please get on camera if you
this
can.
is our dream. This is our dream vehicle.
This is just how everyone looks. This is the OG Range Rover 3-door.
Oh, look at the colour of it. Did you see it?
But like, it's not OG colour, but that's a cool car.
That. Anyway, that's what we really want. Distracted. So hopefully we can go into Gucci, I'm thinking, and get something. Even if it's a card holder or something, they do have full price. I know they have full price because I worked in that store. One thing we don't like about Bicester is we don't personally. I'm speaking for Austin now, okay?
Yeah, of course.
A lot of it, and this is based on the experience of working in the village, and you know
the retail behind luxury.
And you do have to be clued up about it because most people, like a normal customer, wouldn't know, but a lot of it is made for outlet, is made for those stores, and I won't touch it. What do you mean by that? Give a little bit. Because the demand is so high for a lower price product, if they're bringing stuff out, like from runway collections, if they're bringing stuff down the supply chain from full price stores, generally there's only a roughly about 33% off. That's the blanket amount off, but
that's the max you get off as well, right?
And there's not enough to sustain these huge stores. Like Gucci is massive, Ralph is massive, Armani is massive. So what they do is, using obviously all Gucci's craftsmanship, or using all Ralph's craftsmanship and the materials. Sometimes the materials people believe are inferior, not hugely, but they believe are cheaper to produce more, but in most cases it's just like, you know, the same quality, in my personal opinion. But they'll produce these like bags or clothes that look like Gucci or look like Ralph because it's their company, obviously, but there'll be a slightly lower price point because there's no top price.
So for example, if Ralph do like their classic kind of I'll give you an example. Their classic hats, like the cream one I wear or the navy one I wear, with the red guy. They will do blue ones with a red guy. It won't be that shaded navy. It won't be that specific red. It will look somewhat like it, and they will say it was originally 58 or 50,
and it'll be slightly cheaper.
Yeah, exactly that. But they will be different products.
Gucci do this whole range, right? And I'll insert picture. Gucci do this whole range, and they call it, I think they call it Gucci Missia. Gucci Missia or something like that. I've probably murdered
Which
that.
Many moons ago they did, right?
And it resells really well. Just to be honest, not a lot of people know it resells very well, and it's a Gucci handbag. You have to, I don't know if I'm explaining this right, it's Gucci still, like,
this is no like, it's
don't
not like
think
rubbish or
they
anything.
only sell it at outlets. And they do black, pink, blue, cream, and sometimes they might do a seasonal colour, and it's basically leather, smooth leather that's imprinted with the Gucci GG Supreme print, and it makes it almost look quilted, because it's got all the leather, I mean the pictures on the screen anyway, and they're made for outlet. Now that is obviously, I worked for Gucci, I know that to be a fact. You can also tell, like, I'm talking about Gucci mainly because I work there, the scarves, unless it's you can relate it to a collection. If it's just a classic GG silk or wool scarf, it's probably made for outlet. All the clothes on the most part are 100% off the runway, because that's probably the stuff that doesn't sell as much. Hats, accessories, that kind of thing. They do make other bags for outlets, so there is just a few things. So you've got to be very
I've actually got a limit. I
mindful.
don't think they make clothes for the outlet. They don't,
I don't think so.
They don't,
but other brands do. Ralph do.
Exactly. I was talking about Gucci,
if we ever go to Bicester, we don't go a lot. I haven't been in over 6 months. We've been to Bicester, and Austin, when he goes into Ralph, he asks specifically for double RL. He doesn't ask for anything else. They do have a purple label section
for two reasons. One, I like double RL, and they do great discounts on double RL if you're a fan. But two, more importantly, they do not do outlet double RL because it costs too much to make, and the garments themselves are too expensive, as opposed to basic polo cotton shirts or polos, for example.
So you just got to be
cheaply.
You've got to be very demure, you've got to be very mindful, and you've got to be cutesy when you're shopping in Bicester. But hopefully we can do an in-out situation. I'll film a little bit.
We actually did a little documentary a couple of years ago with Channel 5.
We're not best friends here.
So we kind of have to be undercover when we come here. Not like, I'm not saying I have to like have a false nose or anything, or a moustache.
No, but we did get an email to say that
we weren't welcome, basically.
We weren't welcome in the village. However, we've been a couple of times since then, and it's been completely fine, obviously, and like no one's gonna think. I've also got they do like a rewards point system, and we came at the beginning of the month and bought some personal items. So we have like the highest tier of the Bicester system, so it means we have a like reserved parking space.
Sounds so bougie when you say that.
But they've never stopped that, so I'm just saying. Like, I've signed up with my name, so it's not like they're actually monitoring it at all. I just think it was like an empty, like we're really angry, but we can't do anything about it.
Shaking my fist.
Yeah. So but like, look at the traffic here. Look, it's just like
just to let you know as well. For example, this is probably, I don't know, 10 miles out from it, and this road is a 50-mile-an-hour road. And it's a 50-mile-an-hour road usually because otherwise people will speed through it because it's one of those roads, and genuinely it is so, like, we're moving like, what are we doing, like what is it, I think I can't even see it, 12-mile-an-hour, and then I stop.
Also, they did have an Otto Lengi. They were building it last time, so that might be open now.
True story.
They make really good salad.
If anyone who doesn't ever go to Bicester Village, I've never been, it's definitely worth a trip, even if you're even more so if you're a reseller into clothes or fashion or whatever else, because they do have, like, sometimes they'll have literally last season stuff at a discount. You have, like Bethany said, you got to be careful about the outlets for sale stuff, which is predominantly.
And the more high streety ones, they make a lot of outlets. So Lululemon, Sweaty Betty,
that kind of stuff.
But
food,
White
I was actually going to say food. The places which sell food, they always have the most amazing, and even the pop-ups, not just the restaurants, etc., but they have pop-ups. So I think, like, they have, for example,
when I used to work there, I used to have a falafel stand.
What's the very famous place in Paris who do
L'Audrey.
They have a pop-up at the moment. Like they do.
I think it's permanent, actually.
But I'm saying instead of a pop-up, it's a small like kiosk vibe, I'm saying.
Yeah. They never had Charlotte Tilbury for a bit, but we haven't been in ages. But I was just thinking it may save us time in the traffic game. But I've traffic this way too. So.
Sorry to interrupt you. There's no way we'll get to London like a decent time if we're driving at this point.
We don't organise anything. Just to clarify, I don't know. We're 3 days into daily vlogging. Honestly, the other one will come out soon, and we just don't organise anything. So we're trying our best. And I want to talk to you about something as well later, but I'll do it when I've got what we need to get. Should we do it at the end of the video?
Yeah, cool.
Majority of stock is bought in for Burberry for outlet, especially the Macs and things like that. Versace, they used to do homeware in there, don't anymore.
A lot of that stuff is out also.
Yeah. Prada, we did Prada. Prada was done. Oh, it was zoomed in. I'll show you what it is in the car. But they have a lovely little full price section in there. But it's not full price. I'll explain it to you. It's like, I'll explain it to you. They stopped serving for a little bit.
Thank you very much. You put a pump in.
These donuts are so good. If you just come to Bicester for one thing, they only do them in the winter time. They're so good. Is it good? Mm-hmm. Rate it out of 10.
10.
10.
Or
10.
9.
Or 9. Out of 10, my man.
The donut's hot, the filling's cold, it's Nutella cream. I'm talking with my mouth, stuff over my mouth like I'm a 5-year-old, and I love it. You're welcome.
But we got a bag in Prada. I'll show you in the car because I don't want to whip it out in the streets. What's that saying in Home Alone? Don't flash those bad boys around here. There might be gold on this floor. I got a cream one because I'm not an animal, but Austin got an Nutella.
Guys.
Anyway, I was actually going to say, while I film Austin eating, what I was going to say is if you ever come here, make a note mentally of the shops, and that is what you want to look for reselling. Todd's, Zadig and Voltaire, Churches,
Jimmy?
Zenga behind Austin's head. What's that over there? Stella McCartney over there. It is though, isn't it? It's like a map. Get a
100%.
map of Bicester Village and just go through like Vinted or go through eBay and just go through the brands.
If they have a store here, there will be some value in that product, no matter what, if you're buying it at charity shop. Or
Also,
retail
you made a
prices.
really good point earlier. I find these stores and Burberry and Coach and things like Coach is the worst. But you've got to really like know what you're looking at to a degree if you want to get the best bang for your money.
Yeah, for sure.
But the smaller the shop, the better the deal.
Yeah, because it's what I call full retail product, so at a discount. So the Burberry store, for example, the Polo store, the Gucci store, certain other stores, they have so much product made for outlet. Because if you think about it, the whole point of outlet, right, is to get rid of your last season's stock or stock that wasn't bought up. If you could fill a store this size daily with stock, especially with someone like this, which has loads and loads and loads of people, footfall. Why would they just not stop making that stock if it was an oversight? So the fact those large stores exist is because they're pumping actual product made for that store into that store.
Yeah, it's been quite.
The smaller the store, the more likely it is full price stock.
It's been quite cool coming here and thinking about it from a reselling perspective because we've only really come here for personal things, and like maybe if there's an event on or something like that.
Exactly that.
I'm gonna eat my donut now, okay?
Yeah, do it.
Rosette's so cool.
I absolutely love this, but I think it looks like the Lloyds Bank like advertisement. Like it ruins it, right? But it's so cool. We just bought this. We're gonna do a giveaway. Aren't we, Austin?
Yes, we are. Once again, if you're not on our whatnot, come and give us a follow. We just bought this, and we're going to give this away. It's a Longchamp bag. We purchased it. I will give it away for free to a follower right now outside. If you're following us already, you know that. You'd see it. You have a chance to win.
It's been gone. If you're watching it now, I'm really sorry. But if you follow us and whatnot, then you will never miss out ever again. Oh, I don't know. One thing we are learning is we don't know how to end videos.
Sorry, this is a total shock. Sorry.
But we've done 3 videos.
3 videos, right?
Yeah.
In a row.
Yeah. I also look like I'm about to play a game of tournament golf.
You are known on the circuit as a pro golfer, though.
Do you know what? The other day I woke up, I don't know if it's the ADHD in me, but I was like, oh, I want to go golfing.
You told me this.
Yeah.
We shared this on Instagram.
Don't worry.
And once again,
Left
no one is
me.
interested. By the way, I'm currently on my back leg because I'm having to crouch slightly. Otherwise, this is the situation. So well done, Bethany, for rigging the camera as it is. But I'm currently with a leg on skew.
I realised we didn't show you that Prada either, and that's a really disappointing thing that we have achieved.
Bad times.
But I'm going to whip it out after this, / in the morning, film it, and then I'll put it at the beginning of the next video, hey?
We could do.
Yeah.
Or I can grab it now.
Go and grab it now quickly.
All right. Let me just get a normal height. There you go.
In the meantime, I'll tell you about something really cool that's happening. At the weekend on Whatnot. If you're not on Whatnot, then if you want to be on Whatnot, then if you're already on Whatnot, then. But no, seriously, they're doing Halloween stuff, and I'll talk about it in a minute when he comes back. But it's kind of cool, man. It's kind of cool. Oh,
Wrong way.
that way. We gave this away. Someone's already won it. They bought some cosmetics in the show, and they won a £680 Prada handbag.
They did not spend £680, that's for sure.
I say handbag loosely because it is actually a unisex piece.
It is. You can use it as kind of, you can use it as a clutch. You can use it as kind of like, what do you call it? Yeah, clutch bag, really.
It is, though. It's not a toiletry bag or anything.
It's not, no.
This.
You can use it as a wristlet, obviously that's what that's meant for. And once again, my hand's caught now, that's very awkward. Once again, it's a gloss black.
I think we're going to talk more
about
luxury brands and like branding and different types of branding. Because I think when it comes to like prestige luxury brands, Prada, Louis, Chanel, all these sorts of things,
hold on 1 second.
we become accustomed to... That's much better. We become accustomed to the things we know and have learned about them. And then when new things come out, we automatically write them off. I've heard it a lot within, you know, within, not the community, but like within the wider community. Like, oh, it can't be real because Louis only do this or Prada only do this. But they're constantly changing and adapting. Yes. And that's really nice. This is like a plastic. Do you think that's metal or plastic out of interest?
I think that's resin. Yeah,
resin on a leather.
Yep.
On the canvas, we got the leather trims. We're in the Stefano leather, which Prada made very famous.
Let's see if we can show that like in detail there.
Yeah.
So this kind of grained leather.
So what happens with this kind of leather is they take a leather, they coat it with this is not technical in any way, shape, or form because I don't want to bore you, but a plastic-like coating.
Yeah.
And then they imprint the grain on. It's harder wearing.
It becomes
meant
durable.
to be harder wearing, more durable.
And once again, it's pretty much scratch resistant as well. Like it's very hard to scratch this leather. And once again, I'm trying to get that best I can. And
then other brands use it too now. Kate Spade use it a lot.
But they're kind of the Prada brand leather of that is called Stefano. But once again, I tell you who use a lot is or a cheaper version of it, but the same kind of thing is Michael Kors on their kind of really everyday bags.
Yeah, and I was Kate Spade as
Kate Spade. Coach use it because once again it's very durable. You can throw the bag around and not have to worry about it getting messed up. It's also structured leather.
Mulberry do their own kind called crossbodied leather, and I actually think it's better quality. But don't tell Prada. Anyway, we gave that away. We give stuff away all the time on Whatnot, and that's what I was just gonna end this video with. Letting you know, there's a hat over there, and I thought it was a person, and it scared the shit out of me.
You're nuts.
It's not for a hat. Honestly, scared me. Anyway, at the weekend from the 2nd, no, that's a lie. From the 31st to the 2nd, which is like the Halloween period. If you see this, it's on the screen, Haunted Hype on anyone's shows, then there is a chance that you can get some of these luxury things like at like pennies, not pennies, but pounds.
What they got on offer?
So I know like they're doing Stussy. Or Stussy. Puffer jackets are like 350 quid. They're doing them at like, it'll be on screen now. It'll be like 30 or 35 pounds.
Yep.
They're doing
90% off retail. Is that right?
Yeah, 90% off retail. They've got Travis Scott. So you know the olive ones with the backwards swooshy swoosh. They're
here.
Yeah, they're here. And in the women's contemporary section, which we're in because we do women's stuffs, they're dropping La Mer. And we've been selling La Mer on the app. If you don't follow us on the app, we've been selling premium skincare if you're into that kind of stuff.
20 guys. We're going to run them all. Run them all.
Can you do it now?
Yeah, do them all. Are you ready, guys? All pound starts. All gonna. We might even do a couple of 5 seconds for you. Who knows?
In beauty shows.
Yeah.
Throughout the year, and we sell La Mer, so the prices are wackadoodle. If you go through a duty free and look at La Mer, you will honestly, you will have a moment to yourself.
You'll shake for a little while afterwards.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, they're dropping it in random shows, and all those items will be dropped in random shows, so no one knows where they're going to be dropped or who they're going to be dropped with or when.
No,
or
so it might not even be in our show.
So anyone with the kind of Halloween hype hashtag or kind of
it would be like a
title, thumbnail, whatever, that will be a show. There's a chance that could happen.
And it's going to come up on the bottom of the screen as a buy it now, and you just got to grab it. Like they're £16.50, and they're like they're full gift sets, man. Like I got one. This is
over 180 quid worth, something like that.
I've got a travel pot that retails for £22.50, and it's this big.
Like it's
the big pots are mental money, and this is a gift set.
Hundreds of pounds, right?
£16.50. And they're limited, so if they're going to be dropped randomly by Whatnot in the back office, like doing like spooky stuff.
So depending on kind of whether you're whichever section you're kind of into or you're watching, there will be incrementally in those shows, the Halloween hype shows, they will be dropped in random shows. So you have to check as many shows out as possible because you never know when it's going to drop.
I'm going to be in everyone's show. I'm not going to lie. If I can get Lemaire for £16.50,
16 quid.
No seller discrimination here. I am going for it.
Why not?
Why not?
Once again, it's going to be in the buy it now, so you have to be eager-eyed
No,
and ready to rock.
they're gonna like put it on the screen. They're gonna pin it to the screen as a buy it now.
As a buy it now, so at the bottom of the
madness.
screen when you're watching, all of a sudden it'll just pop up. So you have to hit buy it now and boom.
Yeah, it's like 90% off retail. But if you're into Stussy or you're into like down coats or you just want to be warm, there's gonna be those two.
Or you want a banging pair of Travis Scotts?
Yeah, I really want the Travis Scotts. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Let's go.
Hype beast.
Once again, so if you're not already part of Whatnot or think we're talking absolute nonsense, link in the bio. Go and get your free tenner. I'll tell you what, do this. Link in the bio. Sign up. Get a free tenner on us. Use our code, and then use that tenner on the show. And on top of that, just wait until you hit. Wait till it hits to the bottom. Boom. Get your Lemaire set for 19 quid.
Yesterday, I bought a jumpsuit, and it's like, £16.50.
£16.50, not even £19.
So you would actually pay, if you're new and you sign up, you pay £6.50 plus postage.
There you go. How about using that?
But I did actually buy a jumpsuit from an independent London brand, £250 retail, and I had £10 credit. I paid £14 something for this jumpsuit. It's 250 quid. Like.
Let no one tell you there's not huge discounts and great bargains on Whatnot.
But that was just a little, we wanted to let you know what's going on because
it's fun and there's some great stuff to get.
I'm gonna say you would hate me forever if like £16.50 Lemaire was flying all over the point and I didn't tell you anything. Like
I think you
that would be criminal, wouldn't it? We're gonna do a show. It's gonna be fun. To be honest, if you don't even want to you don't have any interest in skincare. I mean, I keep going in and out of focus because obviously I need some skincare so that it recognises me as a human being. What I was gonna say, but even if you're not buying anything, we always appreciate people in the chat giving us general heckles. It's like a comedy show, when there's someone at the front row that shouts just says something offensive.
The abusive people.
We need that.
Come
okay,
on.
we need it.
We're used to that at this point. Let's go.
And you can grab some bargains too because we literally sold sold whistles for £2 the other day on there.
Guys, I'm telling you, some of these shows currently are cheaper than charity shops. I promise you, and they're better stuff.
Charity shops who? Oh no.
Anywho.
Anyway, we just wanted to let you know. We wanted to show you the Prada bag. We wanted to let you know about that super cool event, which is super cool.
Bookmark all the shows if you're Eddie on Whatnot and you're not going to get your £10. Go and get the steals and go and bookmark the shows if nothing else. All the Halloween hype shows because you never know when those bad boys are being dropped.
I was just thinking about I was trying to think of something cool to say, but nothing. I ain't got anything.
Same.
I was gonna make like a hype joke, but I'm not very cool, so it just sort of landed on.
Rock on, so unhypey, rockin'.
We'll be back tomorrow.
Moving on.
No, we're back tomorrow, but we'll be back at Sometimes Speak because at the moment what we are doing is building consistency. I was answering some comments yesterday. We're building consistency, then we will work on quality content. We can't have both at the moment. We can't have consistency and helpful things.
What we can't have is Austin standing on his legs, slightly cooping down. And I said cooping because this is a problem. So I'm going to carry on the conversation with this. So anyway, that's me.
Nice to see you. To see you. Nice. Everyone that's commenting, everyone that's liking, everyone that's watching more than 2 minutes. Love you. Long time.
Real nice.
We're trying really hard, and that's the best we can do. That's the best you can do too. If you remember one thing today, and you wake up in the morning and you think, "Wow, I can't be bothered for this day," just think you're doing the best you can do, and that's the best that you can do.
Let's go.
Love you.
Bye.